one comment that was like, now you have Tim and y'all do a lot of projects yourself. They were like, y'all do DIY and save money.
They just don't know. I learned how to do stuff like this. I first started on building chicken coops, barns, and stuff like that.
Yep.
So you can just start small, work your way up.
That's right. And
I started off using repurposed material.
That's right.
All those type of things. And so yeah, I didn't start off like this. This is just a decade of, you know, we literally renovated a whole, one of our first investment properties, our house in the city that we sold when we left the city. And we renovated that whole thing by ourselves with no experience. I didn't even know how to work a caulk gun. You remember we just put the caulk there and we didn't rub it in. We didn't know. We were like, why does the caulk look like that? It was all bubbled up.
Too funny.
So yeah, you can learn.
Yes, you can.
This is not a how-to channel. This is a you can.
Preach
channel.
that. Preach that.
You can do it. If I can do it, you can.
Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face,
It looks really great and we're excited, and Tim is running around in the dark trying to gather his tools and gather the last little supplies that he needs to put away.
today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow.
What's going on, I.A.G Farm family? It's official. We are officially on the last side of LP siding on Emma, on our debt-free mobile home that we purchased probably about 3 going on 4 years ago. And we've been in the process, not during the whole time, but we've been in the process. We really hit it hard for that first year, but we've been kind of finishing out the renovations. And this outside renovation, which is us replacing all of the siding, we tore down all of the old siding, which was just metal siding. We put up OSB, and in the process we said we might as well go ahead and replace all the windows and the doors. So we tore down the old siding, put up OSB, house wrapped it, replaced all the windows and all the doors. And now for the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've been in the process of putting LP siding on this whole entire house. And this week is officially the last week, the last side of LP siding that we have to do. We have everything else done on all the front and both short sides. And now what you see behind me is the last of the Mohegans. It's the last side. And I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited to be done. I'm so excited to get this last side done so that we can start painting. And once we paint this place, it's gonna completely transform. And what y'all say? Y'all say, what are we gonna do after we paint it? We're gonna skirt it with some amazing skirting that's gonna be a custom feel, because you all who've been around for a while since the beginning know that we're going for a farmhouse, but a cottage, but not like a rustic feel. We're going more for a modern feel. So a modern farmhouse / cottage is the feel that we're going for. And so we're putting this siding on, which has a wood grain in it. And once we paint it, you'll really be able to see that wood grain. And once that paint gets on it, and it'll really draw that wood grain out. So it'll be more like a cabin style siding, but it'll be modern and fresh with the barnyard gray, dark gray, white trim, new windows, everything pearly white. And then we're gonna put on the skirting. I'm gonna give y'all some sneak peeks and ideas of the skirting that we're gonna do, but it's gonna be revolutionary. I don't know if y'all have ever seen skirting on a mobile home like this. And I thought about doing a brick skirting and a cinder block skirting, but I said this is gonna be too much, digging footers and all those type of things. And cause you know, the skirting is something that's kind of temporary. If you ever wanna move to a mobile home, you want the skirting to be easy to take off. And so we're gonna do like a wood skirting. We're gonna stain it, and then after the skirting, what did y'all say? What we're gonna do after the skirting? Well, after the skirting, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build the most amazing front porch you've ever seen. I'm playing around with some ideas about letting the porch wrap around on each side and then having a small back porch, but the front porch is gonna span the entire length of the mobile home, and it's gonna come out about 14 feet, 12 to 14 feet. I'm still kicking around some ideas with the blueprints and everything, but part of the porch, about 40 foot of the porch, because the whole porch is gonna be about 70 foot long, but about 40 foot of that porch is gonna be enclosed. And we're gonna have a wood stove, we're gonna have couches, we're gonna have like I guess you can almost call it a sun room with like plexiglass, and you can take the plexiglass off and there'll be mesh for like the spring and fall time when the temperature is just perfect, and the mesh will be there to keep the bugs out. And this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be an expansion of our living space. So it's gonna almost be like adding an addition to our mobile home. There's a lot of amazing things to come. But first, we have to get done with this last side, and I'm gonna walk y'all a little bit closer and show y'all, because I'm gonna be able to work all the way until that second window. And after that second window, I have to call our air conditioning technicians to unhook 2 mini splits, and then I can put up the LP siding on the rest of the house. But big things in store. Y'all stay tuned. We're about to get it. We took our vacation. Y'all have seen about 2 videos since vacation, and those vacation videos were amazing. The vacation time was fun, but it's no place like home. Like they say, we love where we live. We love the life that we live, and we're glad to be back. And I'm glad to be back to work, and I'm ready to get this last side finished. So y'all stick around. Let's see what the Lord is gonna do today. As always, it's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God, and let's see what the Lord is gonna do today on this video.
Every day isn't shining like today. Beauty rising, I can say I have seen mountain heights and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in pain, took the lies and put them on me. I will leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I will give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, all the glory is shining.
Bring y'all in a little bit closer, show y'all what I'm doing, because I got a small little problem before I get started putting up this LP side, and I'm gonna show y'all. Because technically we were supposed to put up the LP siding before they put the roofing on, and they went on ahead and put this drip edge here. And if you can see under there, right there, there's a screw, and it's a screw probably about every foot, every 8 inches, something like that, going all the way down the drip edge under there, and it's holding down that old drip edge from the old metal roof. If you can see that little piece of metal roof there. And what I want to do is it just like I did the rest of the house, and tuck that siding underneath that first piece of metal roof in there, just to make sure everything is water sealed, because just in case there's sweating that goes on under this new tin, in between this new tin and the old tin, and that sweat tries to roll down underneath this drip edge. I want that LP siding to be under there, so that water would just roll down off the top of it, that condensation. But I'm having trouble because some of them you can get to with the drill, but some of them are too far tucked up under there. And the reason that happened is because there was just a lack of communication between me and the roofing contractors, because I didn't know that they were coming on the day that they were coming. They were supposed to be here like a couple days after, and then they decided to go ahead and come because I didn't think they were going to be able to do the roof, or they were going to do the roof without me doing this backside. So I was like hustling and bustling trying to get as much siding on as I could, and then they went on ahead and came and did the roof. And so it's just a small little problem, and I could just put the piece of LP siding under the new drip edge and on top of the old drip edge, the old metal roofing, but I really want to do it right. And so I might go ahead and go to the store and get they have like a drill that it has like an angle, because let me show you this drill. As you can see, it comes out long. Even if I took this little extender off, it'll still be too long to get up under there. But they have these little drills, these little handheld things that are only like that thick, that I think that long at least. Is like a little thing that comes up and it's made for getting in tight spaces, more like for doing mechanic work. And I'm gonna see if they have those at the store and see if I can get those bits out, those screws out up there. And this is why I work so slow because I end up having a certain way that I like to do things, and most people would just go ahead and just pop that LP up there and put it over the old roof and then under the new drip edge, because it won't cause any problems. But I just want this siding to last for a long time. It's super expensive. The material is it's time consuming with a lot of time. So I want to do it right, because this mobile home, this mobile home may sit on this property for the next 50 to 100 years. You just never know. And it may never move. It may hold up well. It may end up being a place where my grandkids and their grandkids live, and who knows. So I want to do it right. So let me go ahead and load up, crank up old rooster, old Ford Excursion, and I'm gonna head to the store and see if I can find one of those drills that can get into that tight space that has a more of an angle at the top. And I come back and see if I can get all those screws out. So y'all stick around. We're gonna get this day going eventually. We're not in any rush. The thing is, we've already went on vacation, so I can take my time now, and we're not in any rush. Because I could also take that drip edge off, but the thing is, it's screwed in from the top. Well, it's not screwed in from the top. It's screwed in through the tin into the drip edge, but they nailed it in underneath there. So I could, if they just screwed it in, I could just take the screws out, but they have nails underneath there, and so it'll be hard to get that drip edge off. So hopefully I better get those screws out, but if not, I can just lay that LP on top of it. But I'm gonna try to do it right the best that I can. So let me go to the hardware store, see if I can find that, then I can pick y'all up when I get back. right, y'all, I just left I'm leaving Harbor Freight, and I have my tool that I need to get those screws out. And it's like I said, it's pretty simple because I knew which tool I needed. I just need to find the right size and everything. And I think this is a Hercules brand. Usually I get a DeWalt, but I don't even know if they sell DeWalt here. I came here first because I knew they were gonna have what I needed at Harbor Freight. I didn't know if they're gonna have this type of tool at Home Depot. They probably did, but I just went ahead and got this. But I spent a little bit of extra money because I had to buy a battery with this as well. If it would have been a DeWalt tool or a Ryobi tool, I wouldn't have had to buy a battery. But wanted to go ahead and make one stop and get on back so I can get some of this siding up. But let me get loaded up, and we'll get back to the farm and see if we can get these screws out and get this LP siding up.
Sometimes what you want ain't what you need. Sometimes letting go can make your heart bleed. Sometimes the road ahead seems dark as night. Have some faith in yourself, that's the guiding light. You should know that when your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. One door closes, another swings open. That's life, and not to dwell upon the darkest hour. They say it's just before dawn. You might take a fall, but you can bounce right back. Go to town dressed up like a heart attack, 'cause you know that when your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town.
All right, y'all, the next day from when y'all saw me yesterday trying to struggle to get these screws out, and I actually got the tool that I thought was gonna help me be able to get them out, but the head of it was still too long. As you can see, it's still a little bit too big to get up under that piece of a flashing there. And so I thought about it. I thought that I didn't went around the farm and grabbed every tool I got. I thought that I'd be able to use my Sawzall, and I put a metal blade on there, and I was just gonna put the Sawzall up there and cut the screw off. But that didn't work because as you can see, the Sawzall doesn't sit. Let's see if I can get you. Yeah, the Sawzall doesn't sit flat. As you can see, it's probably about 2 inches before it gets to the blade from the side of the Sawzall here. And so I was thinking, I was like, what do I have to get these screws out? Because I was almost ready to give up and just go ahead and put the LP siding up there without getting those screws off. But I really didn't want to do that. Like I said, I've taken a whole day out. I feel like I wasted my whole day yesterday going and getting the tool, because when I went and got this tool, y'all didn't see on camera because y'all saw when I got it, but they gave me the wrong battery in the store. And so I came home, and then I had to come back to the store, which is 30 minutes there and 30 minutes back, so that's an hour. So I came home, that's an hour out of my day, and then I had to go back, that's another hour out of my day. So but I ended up getting the right battery, so I got back and I just knew that this tool was gonna work. Nope, it didn't. So what I finally found was something that I had around the farm the whole time, the old trusty dusty fencing pliers. I always say that this is probably the most important tool on the farm. Definitely top 5, definitely top 3, I would say, because this thing is a hammer. You can pry nails out. It has such good grabbing ability. You can grab stuff with it. You can cut wire with it. You can do so many things with it. So what I'm doing is, let me come up here and show y'all. Let's see. I'm just taking these fencing pliers. Let me get this board moved over. Cause I'm putting this board under there to get the trim to come out a little bit. Let me put y'all down for a second. Get on up under there. All right, so I put that board up there. It's not quite up there good enough. But once I get that board up there, then I'm able, if you can see up under there, that screw is right there. I'm able to get them fencing pliers off in there and grab a hold of that screw and just slowly twist it out. And it's not in there very deep. Cause my first thing I was gonna do was, I was gonna get it out just a little bit and then cut it. But once I started getting them coming out, it was no need to cut it. It takes a little bit of finagling, but yeah. But then you finally get it out. So it's not the easiest thing in the world, but using these fencing pliers, I can actually get these screws out. And then my trim piece under there is now loose. So I got a screw right there I gotta get. But you see now the trim piece is loose enough to where I can tuck that LP siding, not just behind, let's see, get y'all a little closer. Not just behind this top piece here, but then there's another piece under there. I wanna tuck it behind that piece up there, up against the wall. So yeah, it's gonna be another one of them days, but this is the last side, and so hey, that's just how it is. Sometimes you get to the last side and it gives you a little bit of trouble. But let me go ahead, I'm gonna set y'all up. There's not gonna be much going on up there that y'all can see. It's just gonna be me sweating and grunting and getting frustrated with these screws. But once I get them out, they'll be out, and I'm not in any rush. I don't have to be panic about anything. I can just take my time, get those screws out, and do this job right. So let me set y'all up, get these screws out, and then hopefully today we can at least get up one piece of LP Smart Side. All right, y'all, in probably about 30 minutes, maybe less than that, probably about 20 minutes, I made it from down there to right here where you see my ladder at. So let you know, if that's 15 minutes, another 15 minutes to about that window, another 15. So we're looking at probably about an hour of just taking screws off. So I'm gonna go ahead and set y'all down. It also looks like it's a rainstorm coming in, but that's keeping me cool right now. And I'm just working it down. What else do I have to do? So that's my mentality. I'm just here just to get this last side done. And if it takes me all day to get screws out, that's fine, because tomorrow I'll be putting in LP siding. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and at least try to get to this window right here and then start putting up LP siding, just so I'm not dragging along the whole day and then I wake up in the morning and don't see anything done. So let me go ahead and get some more screws out, try to get at least to this window, maybe even to this next window. And then because all I need to do right now is make it to this mini split right here, because I have to call Air South to come and disconnect that mini split. So the only LP siding I can do is all the way from here to a little bit after this window right here. So let me go ahead and get some more of these screws out, and then I'll pick y'all up when it's time to install the first piece of LP siding. Hopefully it'll be today. If not, I'll pick y'all up whenever that is. Y'all, it might have took 2 days, but I think I finally have all the prep done, and I'm finally ready to lay my first piece of LP smart siding on the back side of this house. I got it silicone caulked around all the windows. I already did it at the end down there, and I have all of the nails taken out all the way up into this first mini split like I showed y'all. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get set up and see if I can at least, that's my goal for the day, to at least get one piece of LP smart siding up today. And then I think that'll set me on a good rhythm there. So let's get going.
Where are we? Show yourself strong. Lifter of my head when I'm low. Where are we? Show yourself strong. So now to Him who is able to do more than I ever could.
right, y'all, I finally did it. It only took me 2 days, but I finally got my first piece of LP siding up on this backside, and it looks good too. It feels good to see that corner turning. And I can't wait to see the same thing down on that end down there. But yeah, it'll be amazing if I can go ahead and get all the way to that window. That's kind of lofty goals because as you can tell, the sun is starting, daylight is leaving me right now. But yeah, I'm gonna try to at least get 1 or 2 more pieces up. I have to take my time because I want to make sure I make all my cuts right and everything. But this one here had a little cut up there. But other than that little cut right there was just pretty straightforward. I'm gonna actually start cutting them just a little bit shorter because I was kind of struggling to get it in there. And you don't want a bow to be in there. You don't want any pressure on this board. You want it to lay flat. And so I'm gonna cut them just a little bit shorter, probably just a couple, maybe 1/8 of an inch or so like that. Just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more relief. But I got that first piece up. It looks good. And I'm gonna try to go ahead and get at least 2 more up. And if anything, just getting 1 up. Well, my goal needs to be just to get 1 at a time. Let's just say 1 at a time. So let me set a goal to get 1 more up, and then we'll just see how many we can get done today. What y'all think, boys?
Good.
What you got in that bowl?
Giant pecans. We found them down in the sheep pasture.
Go on, crack one open. Let me see if they ain't good. You know, our pecans sometimes aren't any good. They're rotting the
We
inside.
found the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we found a couple trees and they're right. I think that disease
See?
is going away.
I see it. I see good pecans in there.
Yep, they're good now.
Mm-hmm. Good job, boys. High five. High five. Finding them good pecans. We need to pick as many of them as we can while we can pick them.
Mama said, well, like if we fill this bowl up, maybe she can put some in the granola.
Oh yeah,
granola.
make a pecan pie. Put some in granola. Yep.
Make a cake.
Yep. Put some in some parfait, some yogurt. Yeah. What y'all think about that one board I got up so far?
Good.
It-
Good with the trail.
Yeah, for real. I got one little piece in the corner down there to get in, but I'll take that little piece in later.
I barely and these pecans are easier to crack than the ones on that tree.
Yeah, y'all were getting some from this tree back here, but they were like tiny. Show them one of the ones y'all were getting from this tree back here. I think it's some down there. Yeah. Yeah, little tiny things. Compared to that, it's double the size.
We were like, whoa, these are giant pecans. These are probably like the regular size. Not like super giant, like on Gigantosaurus this tall.
Well, that's right. Yeah, but that looks good, Ty. That's a good looking pecan. Let me see that again. That one you cracked. Go on, bust it all the way up for us. Let's see you eat it. Cause this
You can eat it.
Okay, I can eat it. Okay, I sure need it. Let's see what it tastes like. Moist, buttery. Goodness.
Just like that meat that you smoke.
All right. All right, y'all. Let me go and get back to work.
Pecan.
Let me go ahead and get some more of these pecans over here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let me go get some pecans.
y'all. I'm popping out here. It's almost 0 dark 30. Not quite. It's starting to get that twilight type of light. And Tim is on his 3rd piece of LP siding, y'all. He's grinding it out today and working, you know, pretty much into the dark. And he just said the darker it gets, the slower he gets. But y'all, it has been a process. Every time he like wakes up and is like, all right, y'all, I'm about to get some LP siding on, something happens. Like I think one day it was like torrential raining. The other day he was looking to get a particular drill so that he can go under, what's that thing called that you're trying to go under?
Drip edge.
Drip edge, that's right. So that he could go under the drip edge and unscrew the screws so that he could get the siding there in the place where it needs to be. Well, he went to the store, got the part, got the battery. He asked the person at the register, hey, is this the right battery? Yes, that's it, you got it, it's right. And he brought it home and it was not the right battery. Went back to the store, and y'all, we don't live close to stores. We're at least 20 minutes away from anything. So, you know, drove the 30 minutes to the store, 30 minutes back, 30 minutes to the store again, 30 minutes back. 2-3 hours later, he comes back, and didn't it rain again? Yeah, and then he comes back, and it rained some more that day. So it was like, okay, time out for LP siding. So he's finally getting to the point where he can put some LP siding up. It even rained this morning, but he's still working. So, ta-da! Look at him. He's rocking it out. And the bugs are loving this weather and this lighting too. But it does feel cool out. And he's got enough light to work. So he's doing what he can to get as much siding up as he can. And I think he's doing a great job. And he handled all those challenges well. He didn't bust one vein in the...
It's all because we went on vacation. I was fresh.
He didn't bust one, you know, the vein pop up in your on your forehead when you... He took it like a champ. So he's getting to it. And, you know, sometimes you got to back yourself in a corner a little bit to, you know, to do what you got to do and get it up. So it's kind of fun to talk about all these different challenges. But, hey, he's, you know, it's all in a day's work. And he's putting the siding up like he needs to put it up. So it's all good. It's all fun. It's all about God. So we're having fun. He's having fun out here. And the Emma will be sided. And it'll be a joy to see and experience that. So he's at it right now in his element. I was like, is the flash still on?
Yeah.
It's dark.
Yeah, I'm having some problems out of my boards. You see that little bow right there?
I do see that.
Because there's no give at the top now. But since we got the roof on there, not anymore. And so now I'm having to kind of, I already started trimming off just a little bit extra down at the bottom. But I still got that because I trimmed off an extra ½ inch and I still had that bow right there. And so now I'm going to try to relieve this board here with it still holding this up.
At the top, right there.
So I got a lot of board there that can come down on me.
That's a lot of board.
I just need to relieve it just enough for that pressure to get off.
Fun times.
And hopefully it holds on just enough.
Oh yeah, it will.
Because I can't nail it right now, because if I nail it then, because I need the board to relieve the pressure coming down.
Right, so it'll be flush. I got you.
Let's see what we can do.
So what's holding it?
This right here. I relieved the pressure right there already.
Okay, I got you.
See? The pressure relieved there. That might be well, no, I don't know.
I see. Okay, so you're just unscrewing it a little bit, not all the way.
Yep. I'm trying to. But like I said, there's a lot of board.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you'll have 2 men holding this board.
Mm-hmm.
While another man.
Oh yeah, a crew.
I'm gonna put a little pressure on it like that to kind of hold it.
You're a one-man crew.
Exactly.
All right, so Tim is backing off that screw just a little bit to see if he can have enough room to push that board flush so he can pop a nail in there.
all the way nailed in.
There you go. You got it. You did it.
Yeah, got a little bit of stuff going on. Glad you got that light.
Oh, yeah.
It gets dark quick.
It does.
It was
Like,
just daylight.
I know, you know, when I was inside on my way out, it was like, okay, as I was like getting my shoes on, getting ready to come out, it literally was getting dark. I'm like, it's dark now.
So these type of things you regret the next morning.
Oh, yeah.
And you see this board and it be...
And the light.
I had to at least try to get the third one.
Right, so this is
the back side of the house. So,
this is the last piece, right?
ain't nobody gonna see it but the raccoons and the possums.
Oh, too funny. All right, y'all. Tim got that third board up, and like a champ, we're just excited that he was able to get it up. It looks flush. It looks good in the dark, and hopefully in the light, it will look just as good.
It's the back of the house.
I can barely even see the back of the house now, but it looks good, and hey, he'll be able to fix and tweak and do whatever tomorrow in the light. But we're just excited to get 3 pieces of board up after all that we've gone through to get to this point. So it looks really great, and we're excited, and Tim is running around in the dark trying to gather his tools and gather the last little supplies that he needs to put away. So we're gonna call it right here for today. It's I.A.G Farms.
Yeah, I come.
I thought I had no. I mean, I
It's
looked.
so dark you can't hardly see. It's all about God.
We will see y'all on the next one.
We're gonna get this house finished.